Do my eyes deceive me? Is this actually a new T.O.P album? So what does this album cover? Mountain. Is T.O.P trying to say he's at his peak right now? Is he trying to say he's going to climb this mountain? Is he going for the top spot? Is that what he's saying? We've been waiting for this album, but not as long as some VIPs. Some VIPs seen T.O.P in 2006 when they debuted and was like, I can't wait for him to drop solo work.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
they were like, oh.
It took to 2026 for him to drop his first solo album. He had a few songs. Doom Dada is a huge banger.
Yes.
I hope that he has something like full of energy like Doom Dada on this album.
Right, me too.
But one thing that I do really hope to hear on this album is some vulnerability. Like him expressing how he really feels. Because I feel like that's T.O.P. I feel like that's how he is.
Yeah.
As a Bigbang fan, I just feel like there's a lot of ambiguity out there. We don't really know how they feel, what's going on between Bigbang and T.O.P.
And anything they say is subliminal, kind of.
Yeah, there's like so much subliminal stuff with them that Bigbang fans are just like
confused,
trying to be detectives at this point, like trying to figure out how they feel about each other and what's going on behind the scenes. Like, we don't know. I think a lot of Bigbang fans look at this album as like, T.O.P, tell us the tea, you know, like tell us what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. If it's not, then that's fine too. If he just wants to turn up on us the whole time, that's awesome too.
Just vibe.
Yeah. I know T.O.P's gonna deliver, bro. It's been a while. He's been talking about this album for a minute.
Right.
And I think that he took his time and put together something that's gonna really deliver. But alright, man, here we go. First song. It's called Crucifixion.
That's intense.
Now we know that T.O.P was charged with the heinous crime of smoking weed.
How could he?
Oh my gosh. Man. Fucking bury him under the jail, dude.
Yeah.
He's getting too much scrutiny over something that's so stupid. In our opinion, you know, it's like normalized to get drunk off your ass and stumble in the streets at night, but
he's getting overly shamed.
Smoke weed. Yeah, he's being overly shamed. Self-Crucifixion is the English title name of this track, just so we're clear. The Korean title of this track is called T.O.P, just so we're clear.
Top.
Top spot. Let's go, man. Let's dive.
I may be 99% angel, but that 1% gets me in trouble.
Oh, boom bap. Oh, come on, T.O.P.
Oh, space.
Woo. Space vibes, yep. This and T.O.P. What sample is this? Let's go! He said the exact opposite of giving up. He said reborn every time I drop a track.
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead.
My dreams.
Just to hear his voice is crazy.
Master top spot 최외 더외 최고의 대구 내 20대씩 배그 엉켜버린 매듭 주홍글씨 내 죄는.
So while editing, I caught this line. He was talking about a scarlet letter.
Right, which is like a book about a woman that committed adultery, so they shamed her by painting an A on her.
Yeah, which is basically what happened to T.O.P with the media. You know, T.O.P had to apologize and basically publicly self-crucify himself.
Silly boy, I love my mosquito sucker. That nigga.
Mosquitoes, blood
I
suckers.
love my mosquito circus stalkers. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He might be talking about reactors on that one. He might be talking about reactors on that one, bro. I feel like when you say ready to die, it could have been a Biggie reference, you know? I'm already ready to die.
Ready to die.
And that deep, raspy delivery he's coming with, bro. He sounds mad.
Yeah.
Who pissed T.O.P off?
Ready to die. 여기가 네 머리 위 Master TOPSPOT 최위 더위 최고위 대구 내 20대씩 배그.
And I think that's a reference to him doing drugs. You know, rolling my 20s, a total flop. He's saying he regrets doing drugs in his 20s. Whether that's, you know, rolling weed, which is probably what he means. Or, you know, rolling. You know, I have to explain that.
엉켜버린 매듭 주홍의 신의 트레이닝. Silly boy, I love my mosquito sucker. That nigga legal. 참 jingle. That nigga legal. Jingle. That nigga jingle. Jingle. Legal. Jingle. That nigga legal. Jingle. Pringles.
What? Pringles. Jingle. Pringles.
Oh my gosh. He is a silly
Man.
boy.
Yo,
He's still that silly boy. He's letting us know. He's like, I'm still that funny, cool guy, man.
but at the same time, I just feel this ultimate genuine vibe, and that's exactly what I was hoping for from T.O.P, bro.
Jingle,
Where are we going with this?
Pringles.
Silence. Bass. Sirens.
Oh, wow.
인기 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨가 대마초를 피운 혐의로
재판에 넘겨진 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨의
Saying something about Big Bang.
감당
Okay, so this proves that he's definitely talking about the media when he's saying bloodsucker, mosquitoes, nasty. He's dissing the media. First track on the album, he's dissing the media.
You gonna throw your keyboard? Let's go, T.O.P. Speak your mind, bro.
I was 2 seconds away from breaking the keyboard up on face. Dude, I cannot believe that. He really did just diss the media first track.
First track. He's like, oh yeah, we love dissing T.O.P. Yeah.
Maybe he's not actually feeling bad about smoking. He's like saying like sarcastically like, oh, rolling my 20s. Are flopped.
What a waste. Yeah,
I wasted my 20s all just because I smoked weed. Whew.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, but you were very successful.
Yeah, you know? Alright, since they didn't put the English lyrics to that ending part, I'm going to pull it up here.
인기 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨가 대마초를 피운
재판에
혐의로
넘겨진 그룹 빅뱅의 탑 최승현 씨의
약물 과다 복용으로
담당 교수님은
Yeah, I feel like it's the other way, like you said.
공공이 축소되어 있었고
최승현 씨가
real name is 최승현 marijuana use
중환자실에 입원
최 씨의 어머니는
상태가 호전됐다고 밝혔습니다.
They talked about his mother? Oh, what his mother said.
일론 머스크의 우주기업 한국인 최초로 유일하게 선발된 탑 최승현 씨 최초의 민간 스페이스에 갈 여행객 꿈을 가진 사람이라면 무엇이든 가능하다는 것을 느끼게 해드리고 싶다고 이어본 소감을 밝혔는데요. 빅뱅 지우기 데뷔 18주년을 축하한 빅뱅 팬들의 계정을 차단했다고 합니다. 탑의 달여행이 취소됐습니다. 제 꿈은 결코 끝난 것이 아니다라고 밝혔습니다. 탑이 11년 만에 언론과 마주 앉았습니다.
논란에 휩싸였던 빅뱅 출신 탑이 11년 만에 언론 인터뷰를 갖고 오징어 게임 2에서 하필이면 또 은퇴한 마약 중독자 래퍼 역할을 문제 아이돌
근데 당선 미안해. 요즘 뭐 하냐고요? I make my music.
This is already so artistic. Like it's.
So he's basically letting us know that this album's about to be very genuine already straight from the first song. He's like showing us media clips of them saying that he's on marijuana,
vilifying him, really.
Yeah, pretty much vilifying him, and then also bringing up, Top, his moon trip was canceled.
Yeah.
But he said, my dream is by no means over. And then asking him, what's he doing now? And look at this.
He plays a retired drug addict rapper.
To say, and in Squid Game 2 of all things, he plays a retired drug addict rapper. The controversial idol. I'm sorry. Get out of here, bro. Are you kidding me? To label him like so controversial for smoking weed is absolutely asinine. Y'all are ridiculous. This song right here kind of goes hand in hand with GD's drama. They're both coming at the media, and they're sick of the media.
Because Big Bang gets crucified.
The way the media treats Big Bang is ridiculous. It's to the point where I honestly think that South Korea is trying to boycott Big Bang and make sure they don't get, to like a BTS level.
Because they're like the rawest, realest group.
Exactly. They're scared about how much they will portray how much they feel. Like, they're going to let you know their genuine thoughts.
Yeah.
And they're scared of that. Why? Why are they scared of real artists? So the next track we have is called The Giant for the English title. The Korean title is Only Me.
Our music.
Wait. So
Our.
He said our here, but he just said my music.
Mm-hmm.
And then he changed it to our music. Hold on.
나만이 나를 이겨왔어 절망의 늪이 날 더 키웠어 나만이 날 더 믿어왔어 몰락의 절벽을 뛰어내렸어
Come on, inspire us.
모습은 다 번쩍번질 어차피 우린 우주 멋지 마지막 될 수 있는 편지 The documentary 거인의 전기 션들레 형이 말했었지 어차피 세상에 없던 일 자본이 겁을 내는 미치지 겁쟁이들은 섬짓대기가 뻥질 지금 내 몸짓 티라노 덩치 그저 조연시 너조차 멈칫 I feel like pop 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 wow 티라노 덩치 지금 내 몸짓 저울에 섰지 그저 조연시 거울 앞에 멈칫 세상 전지가 내게 주는 변치 나만
The whole world going off script on me. He's like, how did this happen to me? That's what he's asking. Like, what did I do to deserve all of this? And bruh, he just came at corporations. He said the corporations are scared. My God. This is what I'm talking about. This is the realism right here. I literally just said I think that South Korea is trying to make sure that they don't talk. Mm-hmm. And this is why, bro. This is why. Because he knows...
They're scared.
He knows that they're scared of them, like, talking out about South Korean's government and how they run things. Because if they talk out about that, they're going to get support. And that's not good for their business. That's not good for high businessmen that control the media there.
Right. The point is to control.
그 모습은 다 번쩍번질 어차피 우린 우주 멋지
all shiny on the outside. It's like he's trying to say we have to portray this image.
Yeah.
마지막 대수에는 편지 The documentary 거인의 전기 션들레 형이 말했었지 어차피 세상에 없던 일 자본이 겁을 내는 미치지
Crazy shit that got the Capitol scared, cowards shook, big corp stunned. The cowards are the businessmen, bro.
That's crazy that you said that.
쟁이들은 섬짓대기가 뻥질 지금 내 몸짓 티라노 덩치 그저 조연시 너조차 멈칫 I feel like pop 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 wow 티라노 덩치 지금 내 몸짓 저울에 섰지 그저 조연시 고앞에 멈칫 세상 전지가 내게 주는 변치 나만이 나를 이겨왔어 절망의 눈이 날 더 키웠어
Love that. It's kind of giving me Kid Cudi vibes. I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
thinking that too.
붐붐 나만이 날 더 믿어왔어 몰라게 절벽을 뛰어내렸어
The edge of ruin.
No, you're talking about the group.
I think he's talking about the group.
Oh.
Saying you had to leave the group.
사슬풀기 내 황금기 날 물어뜯어대도 다 뺀 고피 나의 고빛 각성하는 동기 인생이 회박해도 life goes on lies on me 반복되는 장작물과의 내 실수 하룻밤을 사랑하고 했다면 실증 책임지지 못한 나의 감정 기복 하나 때문에 왔다리 갔다리 해도 난 초집중 지금 내 몸짓
Oh my god, Top is going off on this album, bro.
You did not just make a Tupac reference after you made a Biggie reference on the other track.
All eyes on me
Top really is delivering, dude. Chains off my golden era, bro. He's letting you know he's finally able to drop this album. He doesn't have YG holding him back anymore. He doesn't have to worry about anything else. This is just him. He runs this show. He's able to do this whenever he wants
He's the quarterback.
금기 날 물어뜯어대도 다 뺀 고피 나의 고빛 각성하는 동기 인생이 회박해도 life goes on lies on me 반복되는 장작물과의 내 실수 하룻밤을 사랑하고 했다면 실증 책임지지 못한 나의 감정 기복 하나 때문에 왔다리 갔다리 해도 난 초집중
That sounded very familiar, and I was like, wait, what? Where is that rhyme scheme from? Which song is it?
Loser. Say loser with a smile.
Also, think about how he referenced loser here. He used it while also talking about his mistakes that he regrets. That's crazy, bro. Used that same rhyme scheme, made that reference all on purpose.
지금 내 몸짓 티라노 덩치 그저 조연시 너조차 멈칫 I feel like pop 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 wow 티라노 덩치 지금 내 몸짓 저울에 섰지 그저 조연시 위대한 성취 내 왕국을 다시 담아
Take it
10년
back.
만에 끝내 off the grid 나만이 나를 이겨왔어
Yo.
절망의 눈이 날 더 키웠어
Despair made a beast out of me. Top is risen from the ashes.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Mysterious Run
The Echo?
Become the giant
Spin it back. Oh man.
It's rewinding time.
Rewinding the tape right before the next track. Wow, I love how genuine this album is so far, yo.
Not just like songs about
felt-
women and
I felt like
surface level stuff.
and this is great music, man, because this is passion. This is coming from the soul, and you can feel it from Top, bro. This is
Yes.
pure him and how he feels, and that's art, man. It's not made for anybody else to, cater to what they want or what they want to listen to. This is for him.
Yeah.
And that's art. All right.
No, I am not ready for a music video.
Music video time.
No. He
Here we
looked
go.
fierce in that thumbnail. He wasn't playing around.
I'm kind of glad we waited a little bit to react because we got 2 music videos now.
This is gonna be intense.
But here we go. This
scared.
is Studio 54, which if you don't know, that's a old nightclub in New York City where a bunch of celebrities would go. It was like this crazy party nightclub. The Korean version of this track is called I'm So Crazy. Where is this going?
Am I ready for this?
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's dive.
I can't believe it.
Hey. Studio 54 is old.
Sing to us, Top. I can't believe it either. I can't believe Top's out.
I can't believe it.
Like I'm literally listening to new Top. It's crazy. One of the greatest artists in K-pop history. Let's be real.
I've been enjoying his singing.
I know. After editing and watching this video like 100 times, we're pretty sure that Nana is supposed to represent a K-pop star. And Top is criticizing the K-pop industry and the system. And in the beginning here, he's showing you the feelings that he would have while he was in Big Bang and ask himself, who am I?
Yeah, he struggled with his identity because it was basically given to him.
Right. He's like a mannequin. And I think that he's showing himself drink because that's how he used to deal with that problem of asking himself, who is he? You know, he would just bury all those thoughts in the drink. I think the eyes in the drink could represent a few things, but I think one of the things that they represent are the eyes of the K-pop industry, like, controlling you. So whether that's the rich elites that live in South Korea, or that's, you know, management in whatever agency they're signed to, whatever, you know, entertainment agency they're in. And then I chase them high.
Oh! That person would be whoever's controlling them.
Right. And covering up the eyes of the K-pop idol because they don't get to choose what they do. The only thing the K-pop idol can do is drink and do what they're told. Another interpretation we have is...
because those are the eyes they gave him. Those are the eyes they want him to see through.
Exactly. They brainwash you. You know, they tell you what to think.
It's like some Squid Game stuff or something.
Oh no, he's talking to the group. Now at first we thought that he was talking directly to the group, which I think many people probably thought that.
The sweet part was what made me think that.
But what it really is that he's walking away from the K-pop industry and being controlled.
This song's fire.
Come on, Top.
I'm so sorry, but I love 20대 Big Bang. Say less.
No, he didn't have to say Big Bang. He didn't have to say Big Bang.
Oh, hold up. Yo, he just said that I traded my Prada kicks for Vans. He's saying I don't care if I lose my money. He said I don't care if I lose my fame and money.
I can't breathe.
I'm not going to be with the group. And that's crazy, bro.
This is intense.
Fans torn apart, scars all over. I mean, that's true, man.
Like, he feels hurt that we're hurt.
I mean, look how mad he looks.
Yeah.
So sorry, but I love 20대 Big Bang.
Also, another thing that we noticed was that was definitely a reference to...
I'm so sorry, but I look like a genius. Oh, because remember he said something about his 20s, how he wasted them, and he's like,
yeah,
saying,
he just said that rolling, my 20s were flopped. But he's saying...
I loved my 20s.
I loved my 20s, and I loved Big Bang.
Ah.
So he's trying to say, like, he's trying to reinforce that in that first track that he was saying that he was being sarcastic. You know, he doesn't feel like his 20s were wasted. That's what the media wants to say. That's what they're trying to say to him.
Damn, I could just see the hurt in his eyes.
So this is kind of like showing you the battle in his head, you know? Him saying, him sort of believing what the media is trying to put into his head, and then him also battling that and being like, no, I love Big Bang in my 20s. You know, y'all are just nasty.
Right, I'm not gonna let you brainwash me.
Yeah. But he brought up Vans because Vans are more comfortable, and he's saying that he's done with the K-pop industry because it's too much pressure on him to deal with the K-pop industry. But not only that, he's saying that the industry is corrupt and the system is corrupt. Just wait.
I'm so sorry, but I love 20대 Big Bang. Say less. 모두 다 털고 후훌라리고 상처인 여군의 무질이 없어 소리가 만세 바비용 같아 뒤늦은 칼퇴 나 홀로 밝게 해방의 선포 광대지 적 곳에 주파수 보고 장병 no not too bad I've cut him off bang bang
too bad
you know what I'm saying boy
no, he said not too bad. That's GD's song.
That's GD's song.
And he said, I cut him off. Bang, bang.
He did not just say that. No, that's actually crazy.
Yo.
I'm stressed.
No, not too bad. I've cut him off. Bang, bang.
He said that so
you know
intensely.
What I'm saying, boy?
You know what I'm saying, boy? Yo. And then GD...
See what I'm saying? This is so confusing. I don't know how he, like...
GD has a song called A Boy. I don't know if he's trying to say, like, to GD, you know what I'm saying?
So he's saying he loved Big Bang in his 20s.
I think he's also saying to the fans, like...
He's done.
He's fed up with the fans wanting him back with Big Bang. Now, I think we're not alone with everybody thinking that he was directly coming at Big Bang there, and it seems like he was being aggressive towards them. Which...
Maybe that was just to get us talking, you know?
Yeah, I think what he's really trying to say is that he cut off his ties to the K-pop industry and to these rich elites that I think he wants to get back at them. I think he is over the rich elites controlling the media and scrutinizing him and making him look like he's such a bad person when he's not.
Yeah. Like, he's already made it clear, I love my band, right? So.
Also, look at the imagery here. You have an eye inside of another eye inside of another eye. I think this is supposed to represent the layers of the system. So, that's the idol's eye being controlled by the agency's eye. That's also controlled by the government's eye. That's controlled by the rich elite's eye. Hold on, we gotta slow down these lyrics because all these lyrics are packed with full, genuine truth, bro.
20대 Big Bang. Say less. 모두 다 털고 후훌라리고 상처인 여군의 무질이 없어 소리쳐 만세 바비용 같아 뒤늦은 칼퇴 나 홀로
Clocking out late, shining on my own. I love the bars though. Oh my god, Top sounds so good, bro.
He's saying like I licked my wounds and I kept going, bro.
Put balm on my scars. This is the karma I earned.
This is the karma I earned.
So he feels like he
tried to apologize. He tried to, you know, make it right. And the media still attacks him.
Done
playing the clown.
Damn.
Man. Damn. I think Done playing the clown is, again, like, directed towards the industry, you know, and the rich elites. They're making him out to be a clown.
Mm-hmm. Their little performing puppet.
Yeah. I can see where I'm on a higher plane now. Holy shit, dude.
And this music is so good. He is fed up, bro. Do you see his face? He is fed up.
Screaming freedom. It's feeling like Papillon, and Papillon is the French word for butterfly, but Papillon is also the title of a movie, a French movie where there's a prisoner that's wrongfully convicted and he escapes prison. So, I feel like that is what he's getting at there. I feel like it's more about the movie.
Put his hands up like...
Not too bad, I've cut him off. Bang bang.
So notice how Nana shoots Top, but they're also looking at each other through a mirror. So I think that's supposed to represent that these are the two sides of Top. One side is the K-pop side, which is Nana, and the other side is the Moon Man side of Top. So Moon represents underneath feelings, and Sun represents what's presented to you, the spotlight. So this is where he's at an impasse. It's like, which one do you kill? Do you kill the K-pop star, or do you kill the inner thoughts and all, you know, the turmoil that you just feel like you have to expose the inner artist in him?
You know what I'm saying, boy?
He says it's not too bad. Like, I'm good. I don't need them. That's
The
crazy.
artist you are, Tom. You are an artist. Oh my god.
Showing his Da Vinci spark.
Is that the Ubermensch? Why is he covering up his face? That reminds you of?
And this part right here is supposed to be from the eyes of the K-pop idol that feels this immense pressure. And that's why it's so heavy. That heaviness is supposed to represent the chaos that they feel in their head. How it feels out here under this blazing sun left them old thoughts. Out here even heat takes form. So how it feels to be a K-pop idol, it feels so immensely hot. It feels like you're burning under the eyes of everybody.
You also have to be perfect and perform perfect. And just
Exactly.
Keep dancing, keep going.
And those old thoughts left them old thoughts. Any thoughts that you had about, oh, this is corrupt, oh, this isn't right, those thoughts go because you're just still trying to get that dream. Just like Top said, I had a nightmare chasing that high, chasing that dream. That's basically what this is representing.
You're gonna do what it takes.
You're gonna do what it takes. You're gonna
lose
suffer
yourself
under
along
that
the
heat
way.
and lose yourself. Top is speaking up for all the K-pop idols in this song. And the sarcastic dancing is just him mocking the forced dancing.
Yo, Top.
Under the blazing sun.
내 토끼고 내 토끼고 아주 빵빵한 이야기꾼 살짝 열어볼까 판도라 상자 속 잡동사니고 내 토끼고 길이 달라 볼리 던지고 완전 보내버릴 수도 있지 던지고 눈을 감고 들자 잊고 눈이 두고
Whoa,
This
whoa,
video,
whoa,
this
whoa.
song, the rabbit hole.
Yeah, he's spilling a lot of details in this one, bro. My rabbit hole, and then he's saying Pandora's box full of junk and tea.
Yeah.
He's trying to say,
He's taking
like,
us down the rabbit hole and opening up Pandora's box. That means
he's letting us know, like, literally what I've been saying. He's letting us know what's going on, bro.
He's letting us know the real
He wants
tea.
he wants us to know the real details. Like, he wants us to know.
아주 빵빵한 이야기
Story pack bursting at the brim.
꾼 살짝 열어볼까 판도라 상자 속 잡동사니고 내 토끼고 길이 달라 볼리 던지고 완전 보내버릴 수도 있지 던지고 눈을 감고 들자 잊고
The flow is absolutely fucking amazing, bro.
미쳤어 Dirty song, they just ruin my soul That's where I got great new inspiration Dirty song, they just
What does he
ruin
mean
my
by dirty
soul
song?
That's where I got great new inspiration
Now think about how he says dirty sun and how he just said under this blazing sun, how it feels out here. So if under the blazing sun is being involved in the K-pop industry, then he's saying that it's dirty. It's dirty sun. So the K-pop industry is dirty. That's what he's saying. They ruin my soul. By they, he means the media. and the rich elites that control the media. That's where I got new moon inspiration. You can look at the moon as sort of the opposite of the sun since it comes out during nighttime. New moon is when the moon isn't there, so he's saying that he wanted to disappear for a while. But also, not only that, he's saying that instead of being in the K-pop industry under this blazing sun and in the dirty sun, instead, he'd rather be an underground artist. So I think with this line, he's also saying that he's coming for these rich elites. Now, this part right here, I think, is about Burning Sun. However, I don't think that he is dissing Seungri here. I think that he's still keeping the focus on the elites and how the elites control the media and how they are the cause of this incredible media storm that happened around Burning Sun, and that they knew the effect that this would have on Big Bang. Under the blazing sun, how it feels out here, I know I can't be the only person that thinks that sounds like GD.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm kind of thinking that he's speaking for GD because GD can't speak for himself because he's stuck.
Right, like Top's already like an outlaw, so he's just gonna leave.
Right.
And expose what needs to be exposed for the group, for all of K-pop.
So this person he's attacking is a rich elite.
Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new moon inspiration. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new moon. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new moon inspiration.
The giant is looking inside the window of K-pop and controlling it, you know, listening to it, like making sure it's all right, you know, making sure it's not exposing him. And then at the end, Top is small and he shoots the giant because that's what he's letting you know. He's coming after the rich elites. They're going to tell everybody that he's crazy, he's crazy, he's crazy, because that's the only way people aren't going to listen to him.
Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new moon.
That was an intense roller coaster. Holy crap.
Guys, I really do think that he was talking about Burning Sun there.
And then at the end, he said we all went our separate ways.
Because the main reason why I'm convinced now is because the song is called Studio 54, which is about a club in New York City where a bunch of celebrities would go.
You can't tell me Top doesn't love Big Bang. I mean, look at the Scout thing.
In the song, he literally just said, I love Big Bang.
He does. But he loves he loves the how it was back in the day. He misses that.
I love this song. Wow. The rapping in this track was amazing. The inspiration, the truth.
He also like pokes fun at things.
His delivery is so sick. His singing in the autotune
was actually good.
Is still good.
Yeah.
Like him hitting like some falsetto with the autotune. It sounds so good.
I need some water.
Man, that was intense, man. I really spilled a lot of details, I feel like, of how Top felt. Well, let's keep going, man. Ovia is the name of this. In parentheses, a small, filthy show window.
Uh-oh.
Seems like another diss.
Yeah.
Let's stop. I feel so conflicted. I'm like, oh, it's so good, but I'm hurt. Like,
this song for my fans.
okay.
반짝이는 강변북 너 예쁜 아홉시 나 오랜만에 나왔나봐 여긴 어디지 사람 배고간 버스도 반칙 운전 정상으로 살기엔 이 도시는 폭소 난 뒷자리에 앉아 팬들과 소통 엉뚱한 이 세상 비디오 누포스 When will you come back 아직 끔찍해 I'm sorry for the love 예전 내 빅뱅 이럴 것이 많아 더
He said it again. I'm sorry, but I love my days in Big Bang. And he's letting you know,
But
like, I love Big Bang.
People asking me to come back, but I don't want to.
I'm over that.
I like the old Big Bang.
It's like he feels conflicted too, because he's like, I love those days, but I don't want to go back. And
because you can't
y'all keep asking me, yeah.
There's always going to be people crucifying them in the media now.
I'm sorry for the love 예전 내 Bigbang 잃을 것이 많아도 거침없이 let it go 그리움과 큰 아픔 만감만 빼고 술잔에 꽉 찬 alcohol I was in small filthy show window
I was in a small filthy show window. He feels like he was put to the side. I feel like, you know, he wanted to drop this album for a long. He wanted an album for a long time. I mean, they promised a new T.O.P album way back when, and something must have happened to where he wasn't able to put it out, and that really hurt him.
I was in small filthy show window. I was in small filthy show window. I was in small filthy show window. 나갈 때까지가 넌 무뎌진 감정을
Wait a minute, Shy.
The show window. 나갈 때
Shy, what was this? Rock, paper, scissors, perfect. Time's up. Didn't GD in Home Sweet Home do something about rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors, toast.
There it is. Rock, scissors, paper, toast. And Home Sweet Home. So he's basically saying, you know, three of us, toast. Sort of, right? Like there's three of us, rock, scissors, papers, toast. So now he's saying rock, paper, scissors, perfect.
Go ahead.
It seems like T.O.P saying like,
y'all can continue. Y'all three.
Y'all got it. You know, three of y'all, rock, paper,
Perfect.
scissors, just like you said. Perfect. So I'm not in it. Time's up. It's just sad, bro.
I was in small filthy show window. 나갈 때까지가 넌 무뎌진 감정을 담아주고 이거 배보다 큰 backdoor. 화려한 능력사로 남
That
Whose
diss
ego?
grew bigger than y'all's
Whose?
ego. Holy shit, bro.
Who?
That's a
Don't tell me
crazy
he's
diss.
talking about the group.
That's a crazy diss. Now look, T.O.P's being ambiguous, so we don't know if he's talking to the group or if he's talking to YG for like saying that, oh, you know, your ideas for this album aren't good enough, you know. So he's saying like, oh, I grew bigger than y'all's ego, thinking that you're so good and that you know better than me about my art. Or is he talking to the elites, you know, and saying like, I grew spiritually better than y'all's ego, you know. I don't know. But at the time, since it came right after the lines about rock, paper, scissors, kind of felt like he was talking to Bigbang. But, you know, it's very ambiguous. We don't know.
담아주고 이거 배보다 큰 backdoor. 화려한 능력사로 남기고 들어가고 난 떠나 Bigbang. 겁이나 순수한
I already graduated from Bigbang.
가고 난 떠나 Bigbang. 겁이나 순수한 너날 잃고 공감성 이제 또 새로이 달려 지옥의 본진 지나온 내 아침 그땐 그랬었지 혼자 펑펑 난 평생 도대체 확실해 보여 나도는 무름지지
Wait, why did he say back then I cried alone? Or is he trying to say when this whole thing started, or is he trying to say when he was with Big Bang he used to cry alone?
지옥의 본진 지나온 내 아침 그땐 그랬었지 혼자 펑펑 난 평생 도대체 확실해 보여 나도는 무름지지 그때가 황홀히 비치던 노란빛 도서시 더 행복했지
The yellow light you used to shine on me was the fans holding up the light sticks?
Yes. I see my life loud and clear now.
보여 나도는 무름지지 그때가 황홀히 비치던
The yellow light used to shine on me.
노란빛 도서시 더 행복했지
We were happier as 5.
That makes me want to cry. It's so sad because I feel like he's just so sad that it can't be 5 anymore. And that they're going to get attacked by the media no matter what now.
그땐 그랬었지 혼자 펑펑 나 평생 도저히 확실해 보여 나도는 무름치지 그때가 왕홀에 비치던 노란빛 도서시 더 행복했지 한없이 무거운 그 맘에 무거워 더 아름답게 장식하리 나눠봐 나 평생 도저히 확실해 보여 나도는 무름치지 그때가 왕홀에 비치던 노란빛 도서시 더 행복했지 한없이 무거운 그 맘에 무거워 더 아름답게 장식하리 나눠봐야.
That's so sad. I'll just make it more beautiful on my own.
I buried that heavy dream within my heart.
맘에 무거워 더 아름답게 장식하리 나눠봐야 아름다워 벽자가 그리가야 만남의 교차 때문에 멈추던 차야 화려했지만 게임 모바야 I wasn't small at the show window 아름다워 벽자가 그리가야 만남의 교차 때문에 멈추던 차야
The window thing is like it just feels like a problem.
I wasn't small at the show window
Like a mannequin.
T.O.P.
This is one of my favorites so far, I think. A
mannequin.
show window.
So he just felt like he was just like he didn't get to be real. He was just like you know, they were
like
controlling him. Yeah. Looking pretty in the window, you know? Just looking all perfect but not being able to speak your mind.
And now he's like, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
This is my real genuine feelings. I love this album, like the melodies, the rapping.
And does he mean
so
another
far.
dimension as in he wishes that he was in another dimension where they were still 5 and everything was okay? And there wasn't all this scandal stuff?
Or he feels like he's in another dimension where
everything's fucked.
Where everything messed up. The next track is called Zero Coke.
I can already tell what this is gonna be about. Come on, zero coke, no sugar. That's that boring, you know. That was us. We were zero coke.
You mean Coke Zero?
Yeah.
I don't think he means Coke Zero.
Or is he talking about?
I think he means. All right, let's go.
Whoa.
This is beautiful. I feel like this is moon music. I'm on the moon listening to this right now, looking at the Earth spin.
Floating. This is flames. Top dropped album of the year on this.
This album is so good so far,
Yes.
Open your eyes.
I thought that was it. That was an interlude. That's like a horror film set.
넌 나의 zero cup 달콤한 zero cup 화려한 mirror ball 흥미로운 뒷감목 네 unicorn zero cup 고단한 zero cup 어릴 적 뒷감목 unicorn yeah zero cup 달콤한 zero cup 고단한 mirror ball 그 시절 뒷감목 unicorn zero cup zero go 어릴 적 뒷골목 그 시절 가봤던 철없던 곳더 덮는 곳
No, don't do that to me, bro.
So it's nostalgic, the song. Place that doesn't last.
I need somebody We don't be thirsty
When's the Cuddy collab coming?
I'm saying. He must love Cudi, I'm saying. Let's go, Top.
Yeah.
I'm here, Top.
This is a song you just straight up bawl your eyes out to.
Is that it? Yeah, this song is making me emotional.
That
bro.
song made me sad.
Yeah.
The feeling of that just felt heavy.
Dude, Cudi, call up Top because Cudi would be perfect
together.
Yes.
I swear to God,
y'all would be the perfect collaboration.
Y'all can make a whole album.
Yes.
And it would be global.
Yes.
Please do it.
And Cudi is with you, bro. He's emotional. He gets it, bro. He's deep.
I love that. The production on that one.
That was beautiful.
And the melody. Oof.
Man, I love how he's switching it up so much.
That was like Cudi or Kanye 808 and Heartless.
Yeah.
808 and Heartbreak, I mean, vibes.
He keeps giving me like throwback vibes in like every song.
Man, that was so good. So far, man. There's songs in here that I'm definitely
That felt a lot like
bro.
Kanye, actually, now that you say that.
All right. Another dimension. Holy Dude. I love the title of this one.
This one's gotta cook.
It's gotta be amazing. Heartbeat.
No. Do it to us, do it to us.
I think every song could be a freaking music video, yo.
Yeah. Woo, we're droning, bro.
Hold up, this might have to be the next music video, Top. What is this? This is already amazing.
We need a spacey music video.
Noisy words stack it up 침묵의 아픔 지려 난 빌어서 더 빌어 나 소리쳐 우주 밀어 Stack it up more stack it up Noisy word more stack it up 내경과 육신 맞췄죠 달과 수신 Stack it up make it up stack it up make it up more Fuck him up 또 빌어나 소리를 광야를 make it up more 우주 밀어 Fuck him up fuck him up Fuck him up fuck him up 내 세경과 육신 이 밤의 달의 신 I drove beauty just move music Feel like Kubrick,
Feel like Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick.
This is bubble wrap track.
Yeah. Bubble wrap's out.
I drove beauty, just more music. Feel like Kubrick, 지난과 고물미해. 전란한 미래 위해.
He had to bury his past so he could have a brighter future.
Into the future.
Yeah, I like that.
So is the rest of the songs gonna not be reminiscent?
This painting is another mix showing his Da Vinci smart.
여긴 어때 내리지 못해 험한 생각관념을 벗어내 절대적인 온도의 형태 어때 여긴 어때 여긴 어때 내리지 못해 험한 생각관념을 벗어내 절대적인 온도의 형태 어때 여긴 어때
내 토끼고 아주 빵빵한 이야기꾼 살짝 열어볼까 판도라 상자 속 잡동사니고 내 토끼고 길이 달라 볼리 던지고 완전 보내버린 소비지 던지고 눈을 감고 뒤자 이지고 이지고 이지고
여긴 어때 내리지 볕에 험한 생각관념을 벗어내 절대적인 온도의 형태 어때 여긴 어때 여긴 어때 내리지
Holy shit! Shit!
Tell me that part doesn't sound like GD though.
He keeps saying "open your eyes." So I think
open your
he's
eyes.
trying to say like,
you know, open your eyes to the
this
truth.
Yeah, open your eyes to the reality. All I know is I have a million thoughts about it. I'm like, does it mean this? Does it mean that? How do they feel? Like, what angle is it? You know, it's
we're gonna be thinking about this all day.
Yeah.
At work.
I still
I'm
am
a little
lost
confused. Yeah.
about how they feel about each other. Like now I know that 100% the top
is moving on.
fed up with something about Big Bang. And he also said that he was happy that they were happier as 5. So this next track's English title is called Seoul Chaos, but not spelled like soul as in your spirit, spelled like Seoul as in the capital of South Korea. And the Korean title of this track is called The Feeling of Living in Seoul. So I think he's going to say something here about this high-pressure society that they live in Seoul. Let's see, man. Let's dive. Seoul Chaos. This album is such quality so far.
서울시에 사는 기분 매일 맛이 가는 기분 분홍 내게를 댄 예쁜 코끼리와 눈이 돌아간 다람쥐들 기억나니 새로 자극적인 행복 The left wings, the right wings 떠올랐다 내 열기구 떨어지면 고기 덩어리들 구름 위를 걷는 기분 That's amazing 피자를 부르자 얼씨구 절씨구 높은 하늘의 이맞춤 우주 안에 한 핏줄 어중이들 떠중이들 떠돌이들 떠올랐다 내 열기구 가위바위보 굴려가는 림보 살처럼 네 지구에 너는 내 드라이어 난 매일 밤 fancy break fancy bomb 오방색 무지개 드럼이제 홀로그램 열기구 내 음악은 미술 영국이쯤 바랐던 뷰즘 리얼탐 lovely move kissing with Kevin crew we perfect feel like Metal Major and Elmas
He's saying, everybody hop in my hot air balloon. And he said, left wingers, right wingers, any way that you feel about politics, like, listen to me real quick. Is he talking about himself? Or is he personifying Seoul right now? And the rich elites, you know? Is he speaking from the perspective of the elites? Let's keep going.
Yo, 서울시의 여러분 다 입에 물개가 폰 원산 지는 대한민국 산적이고 Yeah, 미세먼지 타고 Pump up the volume 하늘 나는 기분 Hello, hi, I'm so high 쩍 핥아 봐라 떨어지는 땀방울 나약해라 주전부리 완벽한 먹거리 왔다리 갔다리 너와 내 chemistry already quality 정신없는 코미디 절정의 symphony
Stuff on me like leeches.
저항 불가 gravity
Irresistible gravity. You want to be
I'm
around.
top
I'm
Master
top.
T.O.P T.O.P
Oh my God.
Master T.O.P
Crazy hard. Oh my God. The quality of the song.
서울시에 사는 기분 서울시에 사는 기분 떠올랐다 내 열기구 서울시에 사는 기분 서울시에 사는 기분 올라와 서울시에 사는 기분
He's like, I don't care what y'all talking about, cause I'm in my hot air balloon.
Yeah.
I'm rising above all this. Like I'm on another plane, man.
I don't even have to.
I'm top.
Yeah. I'm done like with all this surface level petty stuff. I'm gonna directly attack the source of all these problems, bro. All right, we gotta look up some of these things that he's talking about, dude. What is limbus patrum? It's Latin for fringe of the fathers. It's a medieval Catholic theological term for a place on the edge of hell where Old Testament saints awaited liberation by Christ after his crucifixion. Wow. That's a crazy reference. He's basically saying that the people that live in Seoul, it's like living in hell waiting for Christ. My Dubai oil in your tank. I mean, he's talking about big business moves, you know? So this makes you think that he's personifying the rich elites in this first verse, feeling like walking on clouds. So it's like the elites feel like they're walking on clouds. They're looking down on everybody else, calling them, you know, slimy.
Maybe they're in the hot air balloon. They don't
doesn't
have to
care.
deal with
Right.
the chaos.
And it's basically, come try to hop on my hot air balloon. Like, try to get your riches like mine so you can feel like me. Ooh. So basically, you don't want to feel the pressure of Seoul in this society, this high pressure? Well, all you got to do is make it like me.
Yeah.
And you can be in this hot air balloon over top of Seoul and not even feel anything.
Not caring about anybody.
Welcome to my fancy bomb is basically another way of saying, like, extreme capitalism. Like, since the elites control the media and they control the way that everybody thinks, then it's sort of like a fancy bomb that's hard to defuse. But it's also like everything looks fancy. You know, think about South Korea. They're held to such a high standard, you know, and everything is glamorized there, you know. Everybody wants to have the high glamour and stuff. But really, it's like a rat race. You know, nobody's really gonna escape this box that they're putting people in. And I think when he says, my music is art, forever on display, notice how in the beginning of the second track, he said, our music. That means that the South Korean government and the elites, what they like to do is, you know, act like all the music from South Korea is theirs. Because how much of a piece do they get from the industries? And they get to control what the music's like, and they act like they're proud of it, like it's music that they made. They didn't even make it. And the second verse here is T.O.P being himself now and criticizing Seoul. You know, because then he goes, I am me. He's saying, y'all gonna be mad when I spill this tea. It's gonna be going back and forth.
Everybody's gonna be trying to decipher this.
Right.
You know? He's saying they're in their hot air balloon, not caring about all the chaos.
Yeah.
But also T.O.P's in his hot air balloon because he's not gonna deal with the chaos.
Yeah.
Either. He's like, my music's so good, I'm floating, man. I ain't got no gravity.
He's basically saying, y'all might be financially rich, but I'm spiritually rich. So I'm over it. Again, dude.
Message is always hitting.
T.O.P has something to say in almost every song here. I think every song so far he's had something to say.
Yeah.
And it's not just surface level, like he's telling you like that. He wants you to decipher it a little bit. He wants you to think. He's not expecting people to just get it like that. And he's not expecting everybody to get it either. All right. So we finally made it to the first music video that T.O.P dropped. It's called Desperado. A desperado is a bold, reckless, and often violent criminal or outlaw, frequently associated with the American Old West. Someone that's willing to take extreme risks with no fear of consequences.
Damn.
And what is T.O.P doing on this album?
He's being real.
He is speaking out against the top dogs in Korea. He's
without
speaking
fear
out
of consequence.
against the elites, the system. I mean, my
it's
God.
a risk, for sure.
All right, Desperado, let's dive.
Damn.
Black and white. Ooh, that bass line.
Visual top.
Ooh, it's gonna be smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing top.
I love his vocals on this album.
Yeah.
모든 게 경이로워 석양도 흘러너가 예쁜 보랏빛의 두 발 다 KO 파라밤밤밤 기다가 흥미로운 네 육덕 라인 도도한 척해 너의 높은 콧대와 이거 그대로 도 몸을 섬기도 윤기가 흘러 대정복할래 폭발하는 잭팟 인생 한방 대한민국에 난 조금 유명한 친구 오늘부터 너의 생활은 좀 달라질 걸 너무 mad Born again 두둠둠 속삭임
Doom little Doom Dada reference. Man, I just listened to Doom Dada again recently because we've been listening to the album. And man,
Right, he was being real back then.
Banger, dude.
I mean, God.
Talking out against the media back
media.
then. And again, he's like, you know what? I'm making an whole album about it.
Yo,
조금 유명한 친구 오늘부터 너의 생활은 좀 달라질 걸 너무 mad We're born again 두둠둠 속삭임도 나긋나긋 so cool 말이 필요 없지 넌 신의 한수 이 밤의 온도는 so hot 여름 난 녹고 있는 고드름 So I love you, love you
Hearing him say I love you just warms me up.
Said Desperado, the angle between you and me. So not only is this supposed to be like a song that's like
a love song.
A love song, you know, talking to a girl and like rizzing her up, but
Definitely some double entendre.
it's a double entendre. He's trying to say that the media try to make me out to be a criminal. Mm-hmm. That's the angle they try to sell to you.
완전히 빙고 나 앞뒤 없는 킹콩 그녀와 주고받는 빙퐁 리그리그링딩동
Dance top, main dancer top.
지레지른 각도 슬금슬금 드넓은 우리 세계 뜨거운 밤의 채색 Sometimes I'm a real game 예쁜 문학서 우린 빛깔
Hold on.
Who is that? I gotta look up this guy. Paul Gauguin.
Sometimes I'm a real gang.
A French painter, of course.
Nice.
Of course, I had to be an artist. And notice how I connected these lines, painting our world with a burning night, and then he talked about Paul Gauguin, or however you say his name after that.
뜨거운 밤의 채색 Sometimes I'm a real game 예쁜 문학서 우린 빛깔 Chemistry like Tom and Jerry Give me a two
No, we did
In
not.
this story, we got perfect chemistry like Tom and Jerry.
Give me a clue I want to break your rules 너란 여자의 완벽히 흡수 햇빛이 달아오름 So I love you
How did Top get these baddies in these videos?
So special
I mean, that's not a question. How did you mean how did he? Stop. Hey.
Like, what is this bench?
He loves talking about being born again.
What is this bench supposed to be? Is it just like a unique bench? I don't know if it was supposed to be something.
Yeah, it is weird looking.
Is this our first song where he didn't say anything, really?
But is he?
That's what I'm wondering, you know?
Is he like playing the elites love bombing you or something?
Yeah, I don't really think,
I guess he's just comparing being a desperado to being in love. Like, I'm smooth like a desperado, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rizz you up, girl.
I think this is one song where he doesn't really say too much other than the double entendre of saying, they painted me to be a criminal, but that's not really what I am, you know, saying Desperado, the angle between you and me. Other than that, I think this is just a song for the ladies and, you know, him saying that he's into this girl and that he's about to love her like crazy. Mm-hmm. You know? That's basically it. Just a smooth track.
Like, it's criminal how smooth this is.
It is criminal how smooth it is, though, for real. Like, and Top can obviously easily deliver that smooth energy if he wants to. And putting it in black and white.
It's kind of just a flex. It's like, I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can drop a smooth love track on you, too.
Right. You know, maybe his purpose of dropping a song that doesn't have as much meaning to it was to draw people into the album so people can hear all the messages that he has in the album.
Do you feel like there's a undertone of like the elites messing with you, being like, I love you. Kind of gives a vibe of like, because the cat's chasing the mouse, you know, to kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? That's not really romantic to say we go together like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. And I think the violet aura you give KO, that's probably a reference to Knockout by T.O.P and GD. So the next track's English title is called For Fans, but the Korean title is called Cone-Shaped Corn.
I already know what that means. No, I don't.
It's so obvious. Yeah. All right, let's try it. That shit sounds bright.
T.O.P.
It sounded bright like Bigbang.
I'm back.
We dancing here?
We're back.
너와 나 잡은 손을 느낄 때 난 내가 두려워 시간이 멈춰버렸으면 내 실직이 두려워 발줄 놓쳐 숨겨둔 것 한 곡씩 나눠듣는 그 행복 잠 못 이루는 밤엔 밤새잖아 멜로디 자장가 너와 나 잡은 손을 느낄 때 난 내가 두려워 시간이 멈춰버렸으면 내 실직이 두려워 You're my go-kart What's going on? 이번 생은 너와 둘이 함께 bravo What's going on? 내 go-kart 뾰족해도 우린 서로 T.O.P
Cone-shaped corn, yeah.
No,
It's
he
a
did
song
not.
about Doritos.
No, he did not.
He's saying he loves Doritos.
I love Doritos too.
Oh man, this is my song for Doritos.
I love Doritos.
Oh, this touches my heart.
뾰족해도 우린 서로 T.O.P
Got each other.
떠나는 달로 마늘이 파서 로켓 미친 광석 돌아오는 약속 사랑의 환상 저대가 멜로 작동 그녀와 다틀 먼 길에 가야 하는 문제 알 수 없는 눈빛 난 슬픈 두 눈빛에 지금 날 마침 헤어지자는 말
I know, right?
I'd only believe it if Top went, because Top wouldn't lie to us.
It really sucks he was so excited to go and he couldn't go, man.
But you might still have an opportunity.
I hope so.
I hope so.
너와 다틀 먼 길에 가야 하는 문제 알 수 없는 눈빛 난 슬픈 두 눈빛에 지금 날 마침 헤어지자는 말도 했지 몇 번 세 번이 수백 번
They don't listen.
단점이 많이 보여 괴로워
Wait, is he still talking about Doritos?
훨씬 커
Yeah. I had to let go of Doritos.
너와 나 잡은 손을 느낄 때 난 내가 두려워 시간이 멈춰버렸으면 내 실직이 두려워 You're my go-kart What's going on 이번 생은 너와 둘이 함께 bravo What's going on 내 go-kart 뾰족해도 우린 서로 T.O.P 왜인지 난인지 두려운 건지 가끔씩 우리 둘이 서로 떠나갈 거나 You're my go-kart What's going on 이번 생은 너와 둘이 함께 bravo What's going on 내 go-kart 뾰족해도 우린 서로 T.O.P
Hey!
Love you
I love you, Doritos!
I love you, Doritos. Doritos have a special place in my heart too. I'm not gonna lie.
Doritos.
Finally, we get a song for Doritos. Much deserved. Much deserved.
Doritos.
You're the goat. You're the goat, Doritos. On sale. On sale.
Oh, man. Yeah, stop upping your price, Doritos.
So who's really the Doritos that he's referring to? Sharp like Doritos.
Doritos can be sharp. You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they cut the roof of my mouth, and now I have a permanent scar.
Shy's permanently scarred for
I'm
life.
permanently scarred from Doritos.
But she still loves them.
But I still eat them.
So I guess if it's for fans, then maybe he's talking to the fans the whole time and saying, like, we got each other, and he loves the fans.
Or Illuminati.
And sometimes he's afraid that he might lose the fans. Wait, are top fans, is his fandom called Doritos? Can the fandom be called Doritos?
Yes.
It would be so random.
This is another sad track, though. This is, like, kind of sad.
Saying, like, he has imposter syndrome. When the fans embrace him, he feels like he's scared of what he'll do with that. He feels like maybe he's irresponsible to have fans. Maybe that's what he's saying.
Or is he scared of getting bored with the whole idol life of being in Big Bang?
He's scared of, like, getting bored of making music, maybe, and saying, like, I don't want the fans to be disappointed in me. Like, I know you love me. I think it's a triple entendre. I think it's for relationships, I think it's for his relationship with his fans, and I think it's for Doritos.
For Doritos, too? I mean, it's called corn-chipped,
It's gotta be. He literally says Doritos.
Cone-shaped corn. Which is a tongue twister.
It's like he's also saying, like, like, you know, he doesn't want to eat too many Doritos. It's going to go straight to his thighs or something. You know?
I'm scared of putting you in my hand and eating you too much.
Yeah.
Getting fat. I see the flaws in you.
Yeah.
Sharp like Doritos. Like, you could hurt me. Just like I got hurt with the Doritos. Yeah. I get you, Toph.
I love how it's like a confession, but at the same time, it's like a comparison to Doritos. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah. I feel like he's like, this album is so serious and heavy. I'm just going to give y'all a Dorito song for my fans.
So the next track is called Stendhal Syndrome. And I just looked this up. Stendhal Syndrome is a rare acute psychosomatic disorder where individuals experience physical and emotional symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, dizziness, fainting, and confusion when exposed to stunning art, intense beauty, or high-density cultural experiences. So, okay.
Isn't that just a seizure?
So Stendhal Syndrome is when you look at art and it, like, makes you freaking hallucinate and like, pass out.
That's a thing, bro? That's real?
You get like a panic attack after looking at really beautiful art. That's basically what Stendhal Syndrome is.
He's like, that's what y'all get when you look at my stuff.
I wonder if that's what he's saying, that this song is going to be so good it gives you Stendhal Syndrome. Ooh. So that's the English title. The Korean title was called After the Play Ended. Interesting.
I love these double titles.
Yeah. Let's dive.
Tempo. 분위기는 new tempo. Rock. Turn around.
Very Kanye.
분위기는 new tempo.
Kanye, like, again.
Yeah.
Turn around, back home. Turn around. 더 나쁜 길로 갈 수 있는데 아무것도 기댈 것도 없을 때 막다른 길 나는 부실게 내 목이 널 안아줄게.
Did he just reference Kanye, or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Or is he just saying yay? Maybe he wrote it like yay because he was mentioning Kanye.
It's like, yay, jump on this.
네가 얼마나 오래 기다렸는지 우리 처음 만난 날에 첫날 밤을 지워 해가 뜨기 전 새벽이 잠못 듣다더니 나 사회랑 그 구사이던 티켓 call 머리 나 원래 왕따 넌 잠이 많아.
Oh, now I gotta know what that means. Living like
Larry.
Not Larry. Hikikomori. It's another syndrome?
We're learning a lot.
Top is teaching us today.
Oh, wow.
Hikikomori is a state of severe social withdrawal lasting 6 months or more, where individuals isolate themselves at home, often in a single room, avoiding school or work. Originally identified in Japan, and it affects young people, mostly men, who experience immense shame, loneliness, and anxiety. I cut myself off from the world, living like a hikikomori. Yep.
만난 날에 첫날 밤을 지워 해가 뜨기 전 새벽이 참 어둡다더니 난 사회랑 긋고 살던 히키코모리 나 원래 왕따 넌 잠이 많은 요정 디스코 팡팡 난 수고의 유정 나 원래 왕따 오로지 창자 넌 잠이 많은 요정 난 사회 왕따 knock knock pow 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 더 나쁜 길 너갈 수 있는데 아무도 기댈 것도 없을 때 막다른 길 너는 부실게 yeah. 나의 먹이 널 안아줄게 지구밖 달여행도 보류식 완벽한 그 figure You my sensation 세게 때려박지 뇌리에 번쩍 영감이 막 흘러 You give me Stendhal Syndrome
He's talking about a girl.
Good morning, lady. You walking with my killer case. Coffee don't get deep for overact vanity. Gonna make money for us. 난 희망에는 더. 아침 식사 함께 써더 비스 경매 일정을 논의해 또 매일에 들어가 고민해 매일 삶미술 작품들에 오늘 설치한 내주쉐 감상의 팝 샴페인. There was then, this is now. We are hang, say your hand. 더 나쁜 길 너갈 수 있는데 아무도 기댈 것도 없을 때 막다른 길 너는 부실게 yeah. 나의 먹이 널 안아줄게 Turn around, back home.
I love the bass.
Turn around. 지구 밖 달여행도 보류식 완벽한 그 figure You my sensation 세게 때려박지 뇌리에 번쩍 영감이 막 흘러 You give me Stendhal Syndrome 세게 때려박지 뇌리에 번쩍 영감이 막 흘러 You give me Stendhal Syndrome 세게 때려박지 뇌리에 번쩍 영감이 막 흘러 You give me Stendhal Syndrome
Now we gotta go.
I just want to know why you spelled it yay. Because, like, I'm almost thinking that he's trying to say that Kanye inspired him. Like, he was saying, like, I could have went down a darker road, but then he heard Kanye, and Kanye inspired him and gave him Stendhal Syndrome.
You gave me Stendhal Syndrome, man.
And then the song sounds like a Kanye song because it has a sample in it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the only reason why I'm thinking that. I could be wrong. He could have just been saying yay, got me shining yay. Oh, so this person in the comments said, for those who don't know, Tempo was T.O.P's original name.
I was about to say that. I seen someone say that.
That was his original rapper name. And he's basically saying in this song, like, he could have went down a different road that was darker and sadder, but instead he's deciding to be born again. And this girl, by the way, is so beautiful, it gives him Stendhal Syndrome.
Like, I definitely feel like he went through a dark night of the soul. And he went through, like, this really dark, isolating time in his life. And he thought maybe he was never going to get out of it. But then he rebirthed himself and was like, nah, screw that. I'm gonna be a different person now. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to make amazing music for my fans. And I'm going to rise up.
All right, this last track is called Be Solid. And that's the only title name. It's the same for Korean and English. Be Solid.
Be solid.
Let's dive. Those mouth noises? Oh, you scared me. It's not a big one I like.
목임에 와왜 조금만 너좀 더 들어가네 멘탈은 가끔 ever got down 넌 되고 싶어 포근한 이 매일 쓰고 싶어 널 위한 시 그냥 슬픈 눈에 흘러비 되고 싶어 보다 좋은 넌 되고 싶어 포근한 이 매일 쓰고 싶어 널 위한 시 그냥 슬픈 눈에 흘러비 되고 싶어 I wanna be more solid 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 보다 포근포근 solid 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 wanna be more solid yeah
Another sample.
He loves Kanye, guys.
Beautiful.
그대와 마치 이제 나쁜 대신
Oh, I'm floating.
빛나는 달빛 나의 안정된 길 넌 나의 vaccine 너 원하는 곳 어디든지
The relationship rumors are true and not.
갈 거야 Be solid Yeah Be solid 폭풍에 배어가 된 소리처럼 목이 메와 왜 조금만 너좀 더 들어가네 멘탈은 가끔 ever got down 넌 되고 싶어 포근한 이 매일 쓰고 싶어 널 위한 시 그냥 슬픈 눈에 흘러비 되고 싶어 보다 좋은 넌 되고 싶어 포근한 이 매일 쓰고 싶어 널 위한 시 그냥 슬픈 눈에 흘러비 되고 싶어 I wanna be more solid 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 보다 포근포근 solid 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 wanna be more solid
I feel that. I could cry.
Did you say boo because it's about his girl? My boo.
Maybe that was supposed to be
Damn.
like a time ticking clock, and he was saying like, "I'm sorry." This is like him saying, "I'm sorry" to the fans for taking so long. You know, I want to be more solid. I want to be, you know, someone that's consistent,
Yeah.
someone that can show up every day.
He ended it
And,
on a sad one. Oh,
My God, you know, I feel the same way to y'all.
yeah,
to be
literally.
honest. So I literally was getting to me a bit. I think a lot of people can resonate with this track and feel like they're not consistent in
Yeah.
some part of their life, you know, and they feel shameful about it. Yeah, that was so beautiful.
It was very straight to the point.
Yeah, beautiful melody. This album is like album of the year, one of the best albums I think in K-pop. Like one of the most important albums I've heard on this journey in K-pop.
The messages, man.
The message of this album needs to be heard by every K-pop fan so they can understand a little bit more about this K-pop industry. And I really hope that people can see what he's saying and not just see the surface level talking points that he kind of wanted to throw at you and make you think that it's one thing, but really if you look into the album, there's no way it can be those controversial things. It's more so that he's attacking the people that are tearing him down and tearing down Big Bang.
And it's also like a self-reflective journal
Yeah.
of him, like, you know, he's ashamed of his mistakes, you know, and he wants to be a better person for the fans and everything.
Yeah.
And he wants to love himself and put out music and you know, stop being in that rut and that sad place that he was.
Right.
You know, now he's happy.
He's happy that he's born again without all these restrictions.
Yeah.
And he can say and do what he likes and say how he feels.
He's free now.
With no consequence other than, you know, maybe someone comes after him because he's literally speaking out against the elites there.
And they might still try to shame him and throw his name in the dirt, but that's...
He said he's ready for that. He said
that's already happening.
He's ready to die. He said that in the first track. So,
right.
Just so you know, like...
try to take me down.
Everybody needs to realize T.O.P's not suicidal. So if something happens, it's because he tried to tell us something. Right. And he wasn't supposed to. And he was teasing them in it.
He put how many eyes to let you know that...
And Seoul Chaos.
They're being watched. And this is just one album. He's already got a bunch of albums planned.
Apparently, yeah. He said that he has 5 albums planned. I don't know how much he has done. But I think when he said, my rabbit hole goes deep, that he was letting us know that he's got some more things to say. He's got some more things to expose.
He's giving us that piping hot tea.
I'm wondering if he took so long to make this, drop this album because he wanted to make more music that exposes those things, just in case something happens to him, that he can put that music out.
You might want to go a little slow at a time, like give you a little bit at a time, maybe not just throw it all at you at once.
Right.
He did give us a lot.
He wants you to, you know,
digest that.
Digest this, so that maybe when he drops the next one and it's a little bit more raw and you see exactly what he's saying on the surface, that you go back to this album and you look at the amazing metaphors that he's making.
But the biggest point is that we're supposed to love his music and be happy for him.
Right.
Because, this is his first solo album and he's been around for so long. It's really crazy.
And I think the album's called Another Dimension because he's going there. He's going to tell you what his real true feelings are and give you some tea. Because that's something that doesn't happen in K-pop, so it's basically like a whole nother dimension.
Yeah.
It's
he's breaking that fake dimension
without the filter.
Right. He's taking off the fake, rose-colored glasses.
Yeah. He's getting out of that small filthy show window.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's a human being.
Yeah.
He's not a robot.
He's not a mannequin anymore.
He's not a puppet. And how many different other K-pop videos show that they're being controlled, This is a reoccurring theme.
I don't know about y'all, but I cannot stop playing Studio 54 and Another Dimension Holy Dude. That part, that part is absolutely insane, bro. I could blast that all day.
Yeah.
And his rap in that is so good, bro. It's impeccable.
This album's gonna change lives, bro. I'm telling you.
This is one of the best albums in K-pop history, bro. It's gotta be, because it's so real. It's raw, and he's telling you his true feelings from a person that was famous in K-pop, and is telling you his true feelings about how he feels after he left it.
All I know is T.O.P is a genius. That's all I know. Very grateful that T.O.P dropped this.
Yeah, man, and so cool that he had something to say, man.
Yes. He was vulnerable
and spilled his guts on this album, and that makes really good art because it's so genuine and it's real. It's not him making what we want to hear. It's him making music for himself, like I said.
This better blow up globally.
And that's art. Saying. And this should be the top song in South Korea, right? This should be the top album in South Korea right now.
Yes.
This should be #1 in K-pop. And everybody should be listening to it because it is one of the most important K-pop albums ever.
Yes.
And I'm going to stand behind that. What do you think about this album? Let me know what your favorite track was on this album.
Yes.
Let me know anything that we missed, any interpretations that you think maybe we messed up on or something. Like, I don't think I'm perfect or nothing. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think about this.
Definitely. There's definitely multiple perspectives that you can have.
Right, and I think that, sometimes I'm just throwing stuff out there. Like, I'm just thinking this at the time, and then tomorrow I'm going to be like, that interpretation was dumb. I think this now,
That's what's fun about it.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen when you have lyrical writing like T.O.P does, you know. It's very metaphoric, so sometimes you're going to misconstrue some things.
And this is unique, because T.O.P is unique. So
Yes.
This doesn't just sound like anybody else.
Right.
Like, just because I said Kanye doesn't mean it sounds that much like Kanye.
No. When we say Kanye or Cudi, we're saying that because that's how artistic this sounds.
Right.
It's so artistic.
It's still different, though.
And experimental and, like, sounds futuristic to where we think it sounds like Kanye. Because that's what Kanye's always trying to do, is sound futuristic.
And there's some auto-tune sometimes.
Yeah.
That reminds me of him. And then Cudi's all about the space stuff and...
Yeah. But we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and critiquing with us. This was such a ride. Cannot wait for more T.O.P. You know, whenever he comes back with that next album. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're going to freak out over it because now I'm expecting more T.
Yeah.
So now when I hear when T.O.P's coming back, I'm going to be like completely seated for that.
Share this album with everybody you know.
Yes, please. If you know any K-pop fans, please let them know. Please share this interpretation that we have. I feel like, you know, we've been sitting around thinking about this for a long time.
That's why it took a little while.
These past few days, you know, we just been thinking about what he means by this stuff. I think it's a lot deeper than what the surface level, some of the talking points I've seen online are. But y'all stay healthy, stay safe, and don't forget to click.